It was the day of Christmas, when all of us were getting our precious gifts and bombs, spending time being with our families, going to places, or doing nothing at all even. And so, on that day was when GSP would be wishing us a gift by giving us a Ford watch, which by the day after would turn into, well, flood advisories of course, but also a flood warning, a flood warning, a flood warning, flood warning, flood warning, flood warning, flood warning, that's it. And so, this mini compilation will feature 4 of those flood warnings from GSP that I was able to get on WXL70, WNG538, and KHC27 on the day after Christmas. Never mind, December 26th is Kwanzaa. Apologies. Kwanzaa. On day of Kwanzaa.
Flood warning in effect until 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected? Where? Byrd County in western North Carolina. When? Until 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Impacts: flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations is imminent or occurring. Streams continue to rise due to excess runoff from earlier rainfall. Low water crossings are inundated with water and may not be passable. Additional details at 4:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain due to continued showers. Flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen over the past 6 hours, with 24-hour totals reaching 3 to 6 inches in many places. An additional 1/2 to 1 inch of rain is possible through mid-evening. Some locations that will experience flooding include Morganton, Valdez, Salem, Drexel, Glen Alpine, Table Rock, Lake James State Park area, South Mountain State Park, Linville Falls, Lake Rhodes vicinity, Oak Hill, and Jonas Ridge. Flooding continues along Spinour Road near Oak Hill and Homestead Lane near Glen Alpine. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood when it is safe to do so. Please report flooding or landslides threatening roads or property to the National Weather Service Greenville-Spartanburg by calling toll-free 1-800-267-8101 by posting on our Facebook page or via Twitter using hashtag NWSGSP. Your message should describe the specific location where impacts occurred and the depth of flooding observed. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Flood watch remains in effect through Wednesday morning. What?
And that's my first aerial flood warning in about... My first aerial flood warning in, trying to think. All right. First aerial flood warning in 8 months since the GSP flood warning issuances on April 28th, which I have a video of. This flood warning got issued after a river in Burke County, which this is in, was in moderate flood stage for at least 2 to 3 hours, thus prompting the issuance of this flood warning that I have here.
flooding may impact the Old Willis School Road Bridge near Sandcastle Road. At 11.5 feet, minor flooding continues. The South Fork Catawba River will likely inundate portions of Riverside Drive with several inches of water. The pumping station at Far Yarns in McAdamville may begin to flood. Additional details, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday, the stage was 9.1 feet and rapidly rising. Thankful stage is 9.0 feet. Forecast, the river is expected to rise above flood stage this evening to a crest of 11.4 feet tomorrow morning. It will then fall below flood stage early Thursday morning. Flood stage is 10.0 feet. Flood history, this crest compares to a previous crest of 11.5 feet on September 9, 2004. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood turnaround. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Caution is urged when walking near riverbanks. For detailed information including observed and forecast stages, flood impacts, flood history, FEMA flood hazard layers, and more, please visit https://water.weather.gov/AHP. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the...
Yeah, since the 2-minute limit essentially cut that off, I'm going to be putting the side link in this video, which you may see now. Yeah, just like how on the past flood warning that I got on WNG538 for Burke County in North Carolina, on how it's my first aerial flood warning in 8 months, this is also my first river flood warning in 8 months, since April 28th.
For the following counties in South Carolina, Cherokee, New York. Flood warning in effect from this evening to early Thursday morning. What? Minor flooding is forecast. Where? In South Carolina near Blacksburg. When? From this evening to early Thursday morning. Impacts at 14.0 feet. And stage flooding continues. Minor flooding in low-lying farmland along the river may be ongoing. Areas along Buffalo Creek may begin to flood due to backwater effects. At 15.0 feet, action stage flooding continues. The Broad River may approach River Road and Little Hub Road near US 29. At 16.0 feet, minor flood stage. The Broad River may flood River Road and Little Hope Road near US 29. Farmland flooding continues into the river. Additional details, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday, the stage was 13.0 feet. Thankful stage is 14.0 feet. Forecast, the river is expected to rise above flood stage late tonight to a crest of 16.7 feet early tomorrow afternoon. It will then fall below flood stage late tomorrow. Flood stage is 16.0 feet. Flood advisory until standard time observations standard time Wednesday on Tuesday. What flooding caused by excessive rainfall when a portion of Piedmont, North Carolina was included in the following counties, the WX57, and the relative until 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Third flood warning from GSP. Well, the third that I got. And the second flood warning for all of you guys. Well, except you. You got 3. You got 1, you got 1, you got 1, and all of you guys got 2. That being for this one being for the past river flood warning for Gaston County, and this new issuance being for the South Carolina counties of Cherokee and York. So, yeah, I feel like I have more to say, but I just don't.
From this evening to early Thursday afternoon. What minor flooding is for... This is river flood for the following county: Cleveland, North Carolina. Flood warning in effect from early this morning to just after midnight tonight. Places river flood advisory. What flooding is forecast? Where? Broad River in North Carolina and Boiling Springs. When? From early this morning to just after midnight tonight. Impacts at 10.0 feet. Action stage. The Broad River is beginning to flood residential yards located off of East Mountain Road. At 12.0 feet, minor flood stage. Broad River flood waters may be approaching the base of residential homes on East Mountain Road and the river. Additional details at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday. The stage was 11.2 feet. Bankful stage is 12.0 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise on a flood early this morning to the crest of 12.6 feet this morning. It will then fall below flood stage this afternoon. Flood stage is 12.0 feet. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Caution is urged when walking near riverbanks. This is a river flood product for the following counties: Gaston, North Carolina. Flood warning now in effect is expected early Thursday afternoon. In North Carolina is Boiling Springs. Where? Southport is on the river at Lowell. When? From this evening to early Thursday afternoon. Impacts.
Alright. And that was the river flood warning for Cleveland this time. Being issued at midnight, 5 minutes into the Wednesday that, well, there will be a weekly test today. So far, this is my 4th river flood warning that I've gotten today. Or not really today, but within today and yesterday. Yesterday I got three river flood warnings, and well, today I just now got this one. Okay, this is the one for Cleveland, which got issued just now. One for Cherokee, New York, and Gaston. So since yesterday, I've been looking on a site that has river gauges, like the levels for river gauges, like action/advisory stage, or minor flood stage, or moderate stage, up to major stage. The fact that these rivers for the counties of Cleveland and North Carolina, Cherokee, New York, and South Carolina, and Gaston County, North Carolina, got themselves into minor flood stage is the reason why these flood warnings got issued. And I suppose since, well, from what I've seen, that GSP's issued all the river flood warnings that they already have, at least for WXL70 and KHC27, that they probably won't issue any more, and that this one for Cleveland, North Carolina would be the last for WXL70 and KHC27. I think. Maybe I could be wrong, and I mean, for WFLY GSP, they can definitely prove me wrong. But I'm just basing that from, well, the rivers that I've seen on that river gauge site. No, you were definitely right. You were right, and GSP was wrong. That flood warning for Cleveland, North Carolina actually was the last flood warning issuance that GSP would do. by this point. And, well, since this is the end, we'll just get to the outro now.